In yesterday's coronavirus update, I explained that the chances of hydroxychloroquine actually being effective in disrupting the virus's life cycle, well, they weren't impossible. It's just that that sort of thing has never happened before. It would be like suddenly finding out that aspirin cures smallpox or paracetamol cures AIDS or something. It would be like going through your trash in the hope of finding a winning lottery ticket there. Not impossible, but just so grotesquely improbable that it's just really not an effective way of making money or treating the sick. It therefore immediately springs out at you today that when Donald Trump was wishing Boris Johnson, that he gets better soon and how they'd sent medical experts over to help.
I've asked two of the leading companies, these are brilliant companies, Ebola, AIDS, others, they've come with the solutions of help. We've contacted all of Boris's doctors, and we'll see what is going to take place, but they are ready to go.
There's really not a lot you can do to treat a virus. It's just that simple.
But when you get brought into intensive care, that gets very, very serious with this particular disease.
It was conspicuous that given how much he had talked up hydroxychloroquine in the past,
how do you not go so far as to be giving medical advice?
But we don't have time to go and say, gee, let's take a couple of years and test it out, and let's go and test with the test tubes and the laboratories. We don't have time. I'd love to do that. And I agree with the doctor, what he said. May work, may not work. I feel good about it. That's all it is, just a feeling. I'm a smart guy. I feel good about it. And we're going to see. You're going to see soon enough. Hydroxychloroquine, which I think, as you know, it's a great malaria drug. It's worked unbelievably. It's a powerful drug on malaria. And there are signs that it works on this, some very strong signs all over. I just think it's something, the expression, I've used it for certain reasons. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? They say taking it before the fact is good, but what do you have to lose? They say take it. I'm not looking at it one way or the other, but we want to get out of this. If it does work, it would be a shame if we didn't do it early.
Which is weird. I mean, why, after he's been pushing it so hard to the American people, would he not recommend it to Boris Johnson? Now, ignoring the whole vast improbability of a brand new virus comes along and you just pluck something off the shelf that magically cures it, as you might expect, a lot of the actual studies that have been done here are incredibly preliminary. For instance, some of the tests didn't even have control groups. Given that most people who get the coronavirus are going to get better anyway, you could as well say singing happy birthday cures coronavirus and 99% of the people are going to get better. And with other studies, the groups are so small that, one or two people can make huge differences. Other studies where they showed it to be effective, they only selected people who were kind of going to get better anyway, which, these aren't the people who you want to show that the drug is effective on. You want to show it's effective on the people who are going to get hospitalized and might be killed by the virus. There is nothing clear about any of these studies. So given how much of a Hail Mary pass this is, this isn't just throwing the Hail Mary pass in the hope that someone's going to pick it up. It's throwing the Hail Mary pass in the dark without even knowing if you're on a football field or if there's anyone there to catch it or not. So given how improbable it is, how many tablets of this drug do you think Trump has ordered?
Purchased, and we have stockpiled 29 million pills of the hydroxychloroquine, 29 million.
That's a lot of tablets to buy on the basis of a Hail Mary pass. And of course, it's just one of those weird things. Boris Johnson, does he get to...
I just think it's something, the expression, I've used it for certain reasons. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose?
What are you going to lose, Boris? Why don't you try some of this? We got 29 million tablets. Nah, for Boris, they send over doctors. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Patreon links are below if you want to support this channel. And see you next time. Thanks for watching.